Hi everybody, today I'll show you how to edit category page in WordPress with Elementor. So let's just begin. Alright, so to edit the category page, first of all, we're gonna need to have the categories. Okay, so how can we look into our categories? So we're gonna simply go inside the post and here you can see the option of categories. Okay, so we're gonna simply click on this one and we're gonna also click on all posts. So right now we don't have any category here, but if you go inside our post, you'll be able to see that we are having 5 different posts here, and all of these posts are actually uncategorized. So how can we edit the category page? First of all, we're gonna go back and add some category here. So first, this would be SEO. We're gonna write down the SEO here, and you can also write down the description if you want, but we're gonna skip this at the moment. Similarly, we're gonna add the second thing here, which is actually, let's say, sales or something like this. And we're gonna add the slug here. So slug is actually the part of the URL for that category. Okay, so let's click on add new category. And now what we can do here, we're gonna go inside our post. Let's just refresh this. Okay, so here what we have to do, we have to add the category to our post here. Okay, so on the first one, let's just click on the quick edit. And here what we can do, we're gonna add the category here. So this will be inside the sales. Let's just update this. And similarly, we're gonna add this one into the sales as well. Okay, so let's just update this as well. And on the other post, I'm gonna add the SEO as a category. Okay, so similarly, I'm gonna add the category on the other post here. So let's click on the quick edit. Let's just add the SEO here, update this. Let's just click on the last one, add the SEO here, update this. And now we have this one. Click on the SEO, check on the SEO and update this. All right. So now you can see here, we are having the 3 posts that are actually categorized as a SEO, and we are having the 2 posts that are actually categorized as a sales. Okay. So now what we have to do, we're going to do one thing here. We're going to go inside the plugins and click on the add new plugin. And here we have to install Royal Elementor add-ons. Okay. So we have to install this. And now we have to click on activate. Perfect. So now let's click on escape. All right, so now what we have to do, we actually don't have to do anything here because we don't want to import any template here. We're gonna go inside the Royal add-ons, and here we just need to have some widgets. Okay, so I think we're gonna go here with this one here. This is already enabled. So we're gonna use this one, post grid, slider, and the carousel. So this is already enabled. So now what we have to do, we're gonna go inside the pages and we will simply create a new page here. Okay, so let's click on add new page and let's just give it a name as, so we're gonna name it as categorized blog post. Okay, so now we have to click on edit with Elementor, and in here what we have to do, we actually have to search for the Royal add-ons. Okay, so if you scroll down, you will be able to see the Royal add-ons here, and in here we just have to add the first widget, which is actually post grid, slider, or carousel. So you're gonna simply drag this and put this here. And we're gonna do one more thing here, that we actually have to have the full width. Yeah, this is looking better. And then we can add some padding maybe later. But now you can see here, this is how our post grid is looking. And this is looking really great. And along with this, you can also see our categories here. So if you want to see all the categories, you have all the categories here. If you want to see sales, you can see the sales. If you wanted to see the SEO post, you can also see the SEO post here. And after this, we have the uncategorized as well. So let's click on our post grid and let's just explore some options here. And let's just explore the options that we have in our post grid. So the first section is actually the query. So in the query, you can see here, we are actually having the source, we are having the selection and order by and the order. So in the source, by default, the posts are selected as a source. But let's say if you wanted to build something on the pages, you're going to simply select the pages here. And now you'll be able to see all the pages here. But obviously, this is not what we want. We're going to have the post here. And after this, we are having the selection, which is dynamic and manual. So we're going to go here with the default value. So after this, we have the date in the order by, and you can also see the other options here, but the other options are actually the part of pro version. So we can't use this. And after this, we have the order. So if you want to have your post into the ascending order or the descending order, now it's on to you. So I'm going to go here with the ascending order, and now you'll be able to see we are having how to design a blog in the WordPress at the first place. And after this, we are having the author. So if you want to filter the post by the name of author, you can do this from here. And if you want to filter the thing by the categories, you can also do this. So if I just select on the SEO here, now you will only be able to see the SEO posts here. And if I also add the sales here, then you can also see the sales here. Okay, and if you wanted to add the uncategorized as well, you can also add this here as well. But right now I just wanted to have the sales and the SEO posts because all of our posts are categorized. And after this, you have the text. So if you want to filter them by the text, you can also do this. And we also have the exclude post. So if you want to exclude any post from your post grid, here you can do this. So let's say if I wanted to exclude the first post here, how to design a blog in the WordPress, we're going to simply click on how to design a blog in the WordPress. And now you won't be able to see that post. But we're going to simply remove this because we don't want to exclude anything here. And after that, we have the items per page. So if you wanted to have the limited number of the items on the page, you can define the number here. And after that, we have the offset. So if you want to skip any number of the posts in your list, you can do this from here. So if I just add the 1 here, it will skip the first post. If I add the 2 here, it will skip the first 2 posts. If I add the 3 here, it is going to skip the first 3 posts. So right now, we don't want to skip anything. So let's go here with the default value. And if you don't find any post here, it's going to show you this text, no post found. Okay. And after this, we have this other options as well. So now we're going to go inside the layout. So in the layout, you can see here, we are actually having these different options. So the first option is actually to select the layout. So in here, you can see this, we are having the 4 different options, but the last one is actually the part of Pro version. So we can't use this. So if you want to have the layout in the list style, you're going to simply select the list style. And if you want to have them in the slider or the carousel, you can have them in the slider and the carousel. And if you wanted to have them in the fit rows, and I like the fit rows actually, so we're going to have this one. Okay, so after this, you have this last element position. So if you want to change the position of the last element, so if I just click on the right here, now you'll be able to see that we are having the read more on the right side. If you want to put this into the center, you can put this into the center. But let's just go here with the right. And after this, we have the image resolution and we have the number of columns. So if you want to change the number of columns, we only have the 3 options here. Either we can go here with 1, 2 or 3. So we're going to go here with the 2 here. This is looking good. And let's just go back to the 3. And after that, we are having the horizontal gutter and the vertical gutter. So this thing is actually the space. So if I just increase the value, you will be able to see the increased space between our posts. So we're going to decrease this maybe to the 30. Yes, this is looking better. Similarly, we have the vertical gutter. So if you want to change the value here, you can simply do this. And after this, we have the show filters. So these are actually the filters. So if you want to have them, you can simply enable this. Otherwise, you can disable this from here. And after this, we also have the pagination. So if we have the number of the posts which are actually greater than the post limit on the page, then it will also show us the pagination. So you can enable this. So after this, we have the animation. You can see here, we are only having a single value here. So other 2 values are actually the part of Pro version. And after this, we are having the elements. So in the elements, you can see this, we are having the title, we are having the date, we are having the comments, we are having the excerpt and read more. So let's say if you don't want to have the date, we're going to have this deleted. And similarly, if you don't want to have the comments, you can also delete this. And if you want to edit anything into the title, we can also do this from here. Okay. So you can also change the location of it. You can also display it as a separate line with the custom width and the inline. And after this, we have the horizontal align. So if you want to put this into the center, you can put this into the center. If you wanted to put this onto the right side, we can also do this, but we're going to go here with the default value. And after this, we have the HTML tag and the trim text, and we have the word count here. So here you can trim the text by the word count. So let's say that I only wanted to have the 5 words or maybe the 3 words onto my title. Then it will only show you the 3 words here. But we're going to go here with, let's say 20, because we wanted to have all the text in our title. And after that, we have the excerpt. So in the excerpt, you have the similar kind of the options here. And after this, we have the media query. Okay, we also have this read more, and it also have the similar kind of the options. And if you wanted to add a new item, you can simply add this from here, and then you can select the element from here. But we don't want to have any new element here, so let's just remove this from here. And after this, we have the media overlay. So you are having a lot of the different options here in the media overlay. After that, we have the image effect. So you can see we are only having the two options here. So the first one is a part of pro version, and the second one, you can actually have 2 or 3 options, not more than that. And after that, we have the light box pop-up, we have the filter, we have the pagination. So you can actually explore these options from here. Okay, so now we're going to go into the style. So in the style, we have the grid item. And here, if you wanted to add the background color, you can simply do this from here, as you can see here. So we're going to go here with light blue color here, and this will look better. Or we can also go here with any other light color. So we can go here with the green color, we can go here with the yellow color. So let's go here with the green color. And here we can change the value from inner elements to the wrapper. And after this, what we have the border type. So if you wanted to add the border, you can also do this. So let's go here with the solid, and we're gonna have the border color here as well. So let's just add a kind of grayish border color. That is looking fine. And after this, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some padding here. So let's just add some padding onto the downside. This is looking better, and I'm gonna increase the value here to 20. This is looking better now. Okay, and after this, we are having a lot of the different options here. So we have the grid media, we have the media overlay, we have the title. So what I wanted to do here in the title, that I wanted to increase the letter spacing. Okay, you can see here the letters are kind of congested here. So we're gonna increase the spacing here. I think this is looking good. All right, so after having some letter spacing, what I'm going to do, I need to have some space between our image and the title. So let's just add some padding here from the top side. Let's just go here with the 20. This is looking better. Or we can go here with 15. Yes, this is looking fine. All right. And similarly, we're going to go inside the excerpt. So in the excerpt, what I actually have to do, I'm going to go inside the typography. Let's just decrease the line height here. As you can see here, we are having a lot of the space in between the lines. So we can decrease this from here. Okay, so this is looking fine. Now we're going to go inside the read mode. So in the read mode, if you wanted to change the text color, you can simply do this from here. And after this, you have these different options. So what we're going to do here, we're going to add some background color to this. So let's just add the background color on this one. Let's just go here with the black color. Okay. And we're going to change the text color here. So it will be a kind of light color. So it will be a green color. Now this is looking good. And what we have to do now, we're going to add some padding here. So let's just add 20 px here, but that is a lot. So we can go here with the 10. All right, so we can decrease the value here. Okay, so we're going to add some padding here. So this will be, let's say 3. Yes, this is kind of looking good. Okay, so now what we have to do here, we're going to add the border radius. So let's go here with the 10 px. Okay, so this is looking good now. And we can increase the value of the padding. Now we have to go back into our excerpt. Let's just add some space here. So I'm going to add the space from the bottom. So let's just change this to, let's say 20 here. Or we're going to go here with a 30. All right, so this is looking good now. And what else we can do? I think this is looking perfect. So similarly, you can explore all of these options here. And if you wanted to edit the filters, you're going to go inside the filters. And you can see all of these options here. And you can simply change the values from here. So you can simply change the values from here. But right now, what I need to do, I'm going to go inside here into the content. And here what I have to do, I'm going to go inside the layout. So let's just change our last element position to the left side. Now this is looking perfect. And we're going to go inside the style here to our grid item. And we're going to add the border radius. So this will be 10. And similarly, we can increase the padding here. All right, so this is looking perfect. So now what we have to do, we're going to go inside the container and go inside the advanced settings. And let's just add some padding. Let's just go here with a 30 here. This is looking good. Okay, so this is how we can add a category page in WordPress with Elementor.